Okay, so because we have a BlackVue Cloud unit here, we're going to use the BlackVue Cloud app. Normally there's an app called just normal BlackVue. You can download that from the Google Play Store or from Apple iTunes. But we'll go ahead and show you the BlackVue Cloud app. It's very similar, except this one has some new capabilities that you can see here. We have BlackVue Cloud. This is how you are going to be able to log in and monitor your camera remotely. But because we're connected via Wi-Fi, we just need to make some initial configuration changes here. You see the device pops up there in the list. And we can go ahead and demonstrate the live view that you get via the local Wi-Fi hotspot here. You can see here the list of files that are on the camera currently, and then I can show you the live camera view. Okay, so what you see here is a live view coming from the front camera. You can see I'm moving my finger in front of the lens here, and it just shows up right there on the phone. So this is what you can use to aim the cameras. Let's go ahead and look at the rear camera there. And that looks pretty good, but I've got Andrew back there in the third row. Andrew, can you adjust that camera and we can see what kind of viewpoints we can get? Yeah, so that's too far down, too far down. Go back up. That looks pretty good actually. Oh, go back down. Yeah, it looks pretty good right there, man. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go back to the configuration menu, and then I'm going to do some changes to the configuration in the camera settings here. And all the camera settings are going to be in firmware settings, not in app. The app, of course, being on this phone, the firmware being on the device itself. Time zone, we need to make sure that this is in America Central. Oops, this way. Here in Texas, we're going to go America Chicago Central Time. Right there. Oops, that's the only setting we need to change there. I do recommend changing the motion detection sensitivity to about 5 because it's very sensitive by default. It'll record when any slight tree branch or anything is moving in front of the vehicle. So motion detection in parking mode, that's one of the other things I recommend setting down to about 5. Let's go back one more. I forgot to do one more thing in here. In recording setting, actually, we need to change the speed units to miles an hour instead of kilometers an hour. Now the last thing I would recommend in the etc. settings here, the security LED. Now there's a white LED that is on the front of the BlackVues. Most people that I've talked to, they don't want to have this white LED blinking on their camera. So the way to disable that is right here in security LED. You have normal mode LED and parking mode. Just click it off of both of those. That way you don't see this white LED ever. If you want to set a custom word or phrase on your camera that shows up in all the videos, you can do that right there in the user info registration. And then basically once you're all done here, there's a time sync feature that you can allow the camera to sync time with the smartphone time. It's pretty helpful. But we're just going to go ahead and quit after saving here. So it sends the new configuration changes to the BlackVue, and then it's going to reboot. And so it's going to cause a loss of connection here, and you'll hear the camera rebooting here.